Hello.
Hello, this is Shivani Raj.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, I'm from Seekeras. I'm Rashmi Gogoi, and a mock interview was scheduled for today.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So can we start it today, right now?
1 second, ma'am. Just 1 second.
Okay, sure.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, my name is Shivani Raj. I've done my schooling from Darjeeling, from Rahul School with an aggregate of 84%. I've completed my intermediate from Hyderabad with an aggregate of 80%, and I have completed my graduation from IMS Noida with a BBA course with an aggregate of 65%, and currently I am pursuing MBA from IMT College of Engineering as a far distance learning. And my specialization for that course is, for MBA, is HR and marketing.
Okay.
I have done sales and internship as a marketing intern in Elite City Developer Private Limited, Noida. I have done HR and recruitment process in double company in Kaushambi, and currently I am working in R1 RCM as an analyst from past 6 months. And yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's all.
So, since like you mentioned, you did your graduation in like business administration, and then
Yes.
like you decided to switch to human resource. So, like, was there a reason or anything behind the
No,
switch?
ma'am, there wasn't reason of switching. It was BBA was all about marketing and human resource. Even there, I had studied about this particular subject. And in MBA, we have to choose a particular specialization. So I opted for HR because I found it more comfortable for myself.
Okay. So, like, as a HR, how are you going to prioritize your work?
Yes, ma'am.
As an HR, how are you going to prioritize your work? Like, as a HR, like, there are so many other things, right? Like, there is recruitment, and then there is like making policies and everything, and then you also have to communicate with the client, also with the employees. So, like, there are going to be so many stuff. So, how are you going to prioritize everything?
Ma'am, according to the criteria, I'll prioritize, like, I'll see the bulk hiring situation, I'll see the end-to-end requirement, how much is needed, then I'll source and screen the candidates through their various job portals, and then after that, I'll headhunt their profiles as per the requirement from various job portals. I'll just prioritize my work according to the needs, like how, in that environment, how I'll have to adapt myself, and that way I'll do. I'll coordinate and conduct walk-in interview drives.
Okay.
I'll plan an interview and selection procedures as well. And I'll keep the records of all the materials and recruitment regarding the interviews.
And do you have any experience with like handling payrolls, or like have you studied about it, or have you done it in an internship?
No, ma'am. As an HR, actually, I had done, but it was a virtual internship for 2 months.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Like, right now, actually, after that, I couldn't do it because I was studying. And then, just for my experience level, I just joined a company, R1 RCM, as an analyst post. So I was just engaged over there. But now, when like it's high time, so I wanted to switch in my profession as an HR. So, yes, ma'am.
And see, like, as an HR, you'll also have to like handle all the team's calendars and schedule agendas and everything, right? So how are you planning to do that?
How to handle that?
How are you going to plan that? Like, will it be manual, or do you know some softwares which you'll be using for this work?
Some softwares are there. And hello?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know anything about human resource management systems, HRMS?
HRMS, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I had studied about it.
Okay. So can you tell me something about it, whatever you have studied?
Yes, ma'am. Just like, I'll just like recall. Ma'am, like, there will have a database, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we'll carry out from there their personal
Okay.
portals.
Like suppose in the future there is a situation which is a difficult situation and you have to like handle your teammates, the employees and everything. So how do you intend to handle a very difficult, tense situation very calmly?
Now, first of all, I'll take any difficulties with a positive mindset. That yes, I'll just go back and recall the things that whatever I have made mistake or my team they have made mistakes. I'll just try to correct that. I'll choose a work-related situation and enough detail I'll collect and I'll just try to work on it positively. I'll think over it and again I'll plan over it and then again after that I'll process the thing.
Okay.
I'll solve the problem.
See, as an HR,
according to my leadership and communication and skills Skills is what it matters a lot. Like how you handle a teamwork. Do you have that? We should have that positive attitude to handle any of this negative situation positively and calmly.
Okay.
Not in a hurry.
Okay.
Yes,
so as an HR, you will also be responsible for conducting employee performance reviews and everything. So how do you plan to conduct that? Suppose in our organization, you have to conduct that thing and you have to review the performances of every employee. So how will you track that which employee is doing what, and at the end, you have to review it also. So how will you conduct that?
Yes, ma'am, I didn't get you. What did you say?
I was saying that as an HR, your responsibility will also include conducting employee performance reviews.
Yes,
so there will be so many employees in that organization, right?
Yes,
and you need to track their work, you need to assess their work, and then at the end, within 6 months or 1 year, you have to conduct these reviews. You have to review and rate their work for the appraisal and everything. So how are you going to conduct that?
Ma'am, first of all, I'll keep a track over their work. Okay. I'll watch my employees and how they are, whether they are effective or not.
Okay.
I'll see the environment, how they are working, everyone as a team, how they are, whether they are being able to cope up with the situation or not. And then again after that, on their revenues and cost per hiring, I'll check everything. And according to that, I'll check their metrics.
Okay. And are you familiar with any of the attendance and time tracking softwares?
No, ma'am. Not yet.
Okay.
But as I get experience, people get experience day by day working. So maybe if I get a chance, then I'll get familiar with that also.
Okay. And as an HR, how are you going to motivate the team, the other employees?
Yes, ma'am.
As an HR, how are you going to motivate the team? Suppose there is an employee who is not able to perform well and that person is maybe having some confidence issues, or it could be anything. So how are you going to motivate that?
Ma'am, by appreciating them. Appreciation matters a lot in any environment. Well, if the person is doing well, there also appreciation is needed. If person is not doing well, there also if positively will appreciation, in kind of appreciation will give in a positive way, then it will increase their morale. And they're kind of working, they'll also be yes, I'll make them understand politely that what was their mistake, where they were lacking, and then according to that, I'll just try to motivate them, because motivation is all about increasing the positivity inside the employees.
Okay. My last question to you would be what do you consider to be the most important skill for an HR?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you consider to be the most important skill for an HR?
Ma'am, they should have a strategy. How will they execute their work? Then proactivity is the must. very must. Communication skill is given the most priority. That how we are communicating with the clients, advising them, coaching. Ma'am, these are the skills.
And do you have like any salary expectations?
Business management. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any salary expectations?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please go ahead. How much you're expecting from this role?
Ma'am, between 3.5 to 4 because, right. Yes, ma'am, that much.
Okay.
Okay.
And
ma'am, I have few questions to ask. Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, ma'am. As is, yesterday I got a call that it will, mock interview will be scheduled tomorrow. So it was I was told that it is just like a mock interview. So I just wanted to know that if I maybe if I have a criteria of getting passed in this mock interview, then whether I'll get any job role.
So this is just the first round, okay?
Okay.
This is just a mock interview. We are prepping you for the final thing. So what you can do is, have you gone through the Seekeras page, the Instagram page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So there, the everything is provided, right? About the job, role, and responsibility.
Yes,
so you can directly apply there.
Ma'am, actually, I go through the links.
Okay.
I go through the links and they're over there we need to sign in, and then I sign in. By after that I'm not being able to process my thing. It does not work in my phone or laptop. I don't know why.
I think
because of that I'm not being able
thanks for informing that. I'll just inform our technical team that
yes,
maybe the link is faulty or maybe it's not working.
I even shared that link and that Instagram thing with my friends. Even they told me that they are not being able to go through that link.
So I'll just inform the technical team that there is something wrong in that. But generally how things work is my company Seekeras. So we post all this stuff. And before you get to do the actual interview with the actual companies, we conduct mock interviews so that we help you prep. So you can just get an idea that what kind of questions and what kind of things are going to happen. So this is the mock interview. And if you because some of the applicants truly got hired also. Yeah. So thanks for informing. I'll just inform a technical team that there's something else.
Do I have any chances of getting that?
Yeah. You sounded pretty confident, and everything I asked you, even though in some of the situations maybe you were not really sure that whether or not this is the answer, but you did not
I tried to
right. So because many of the applicants which I have came across in the past few days in the mock interview, so what they do is they freeze.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is not a very good thing, right? Because you sound underconfident at that time. So that was a very good quality which I saw in you.
Okay.
So you truly have the chances, and my best wishes are always with you. And so what I'll do is I'll inform the technical team, and maybe then they'll post the correct link, and then you can apply.
Okay, ma'am. Then, ma'am, maybe I'll get any other call from from your side, or that's the end.
I think this is the call, and maybe you can receive an email maybe at the later.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was really nice talking to you.
Same here.
All the best and have a good day.
Thank you.
So, from what we have gathered from this interview was that the candidate has excellent communication skills. They were well prepared for the interview and answered the questions while showcasing the skills needed for the job. They had researched about the company they were applying to and were knowledgeable about the position and the industry. Few tips that we have for you from this interview are: always practice before appearing for a job interview so you will be more and more confident about your answers, and it will also help with your communication skills. The more you research the company, the better. This shows the interviewer how much passion and interest you have for the job. Not only the company, but also knowledge about the whole industry can be helpful and show the interviewers how serious you are about the job. So, this was the entire video, and thank you for watching.